This is the Blueberry Beat. My name's AJ, and this is my Aunt Treat.
Hello.
So, what did the guy say when he walked out of rehab?
Amen.
I was going through a rough patch.
Yeah, a rough patch. Yeah.
So
that's cute.
Yeah. Okay. So today for you guys, we're gonna
What
do
do
a
you
fun
have?
little. Yeah, this is
Oh
kind of
my
a little
gosh.
different. You never think really
Wow.
raw fish with a blueberry. So we're doing a little spin on the idea of poke today.
Okay.
All I'm gonna do really is poke. The thing with poke that people get kind of weird about is the raw tuna, right? So the idea behind the raw tuna is actually when you add a citrus and acidic to it, it'll bake it or cook it technically.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
So that's actually the reason why, you're able to chop this up, add this lime, put it in and eat it right from, right from
Pretty
the bowl. Yeah, pretty.
immediate?
Yes,
Yeah.
actually. So you actually, when you do poke, you do want to have it sit for at least 15 minutes just to marinate a little bit, the flavors and stuff. But after that, yeah, you're good to go. And you definitely do not want to have it sit overnight or serve it the next day. You want to do it
Get
right.
mushy or
Right. No, it's not very good. No,
Oh,
correct.
okay.
So you actually just
Good
really
to know.
want to have it right before probably about a half hour to an hour before you're serving it. You want to have that prep and ready to go. So all I'm doing right now is just making basic little dices. What you want is just think about it like a pasta salad, the size of veggies in it, or like a bite size type of thing. And all I'm doing is I'm slicing those, and then I'm going to add these to the bowl, and then I'm going to take my lime once this is all sliced up and add the veggies to it. I'm kind of just gonna, these little peppers. Now with the I tuna, there's not really a strict recipe, but with it, I just kind of like to add a little color to it. So I find that these peppers are really fun because, especially if you buy a variety pack, because there's orange, yellow, sometimes green, and red. So there you go, right there is like a few components on your dish.
Yeah,
and you can
right.
mess around with these. Are like a little different shape, so you can kind of mess around how you're slicing them, and make your dish like a little just a little off of the ordinary edge, which is never a bad thing. so I'm just kind of adding that into the bowl here, and then what we'll do next is cilantro. I love cilantro. I am fortunate that I am not one of those people who have the gene that makes it taste like soap.
Oh,
Did you know
yes.
that?
Oh,
You ever have somebody
I
say
have a friend,
cilantro
yeah.
tastes just like soap? That's actually the reason why. They are legitimately, that is true. They are tasting it and it does taste like soap, and it's actually a gene that some people have.
Wow.
That makes it, something with the taste buds, I guess. I'm not sure, but
I don't have it. I love
that's what
cilantro.
I do too. Yeah, absolutely. So then I'll add a little bit to the dish, and then what I did is to add the blueberry component. We'll do a few dried blueberries, but we're also gonna go ahead and put a little bit. What I did here is I put some of our blueberry lime preserves
Oh, the
with
lime,
the sesame seed oil, and I mixed it. I mixed it already.
the sesame seed
Yes,
oil.
because I'm not quite sure exactly how it depends on how you want the texture of this, because poke is usually just dressed. It's not like souped. So this is a little bit of a thicker base one, so I'm just adding like a little dollop like that, and then I'll go ahead and add a little bit more of the sesame oil and a little bit of salt and a little bit of, I like to toast my sesame seeds. The trick is remembering that you put them in the oven. I always forget that they're in there, and then
They
you smell
are
sesame.
super small.
They are. Well, and also when you put them in the oven, you make sure if you're putting them on tissue paper to have weights on the tissue paper, because otherwise the fan's gonna blow it, and then you're gonna have nice big old mess. Yeah. So now I wish I could have sliced a little bit more, but I think this kind of gets the concept and idea of what I'm going for, because you can kind of see all it is really, if you want to really impress people and you have like a quick little deli lunch event to go to, you can just whip this together real quick and then take it with you to go. It's a lot of just chop and mixing, really. So it's a pretty interesting dynamic, right? And like I said, so what's been happening is the acids in it, and you could do whichever. Lime is my preferred one, of course. Just make sure you add that to it, let it sit.
What do you serve it with?
Oh yes, Fun fact, I actually,
You need,
my apple chips.
Oh, sure.
I forgot, I actually liked it. I thought it would be a neat idea to put these on top of a little apple chip and right in the mouth. But, I forgot that. Oh, perfect.
also,
Thanks.
you could just buy a bag.
We could, I actually also, I tried to branch out and see if there's any local apple farmers that maybe have some apple chips
great
available.
idea. There you
It's
go.
always a really good idea to maybe see what's in season and then check with your local farmer and see if they have any produce available that you could just buy
Now, why did you
directly from
choose,
them. I chose
apple?
these, well, I chose apple chips because the first time I did this recipe, it was actually fall. So that's why, yeah, that's kind of what got me into it so far. And I also like how when you dehydrate them, it's like a little bite-sized plate. Really, that's kind of my concept with it too. It's good to have edible cutlery. Yeah. So yeah, and then you just kind of add it a little bit of the. It's beautiful. It's cute, and then so you got the variety of colors on here, and I mean, it looks somewhat in a weird way, kind of trendy, kind of hip, kind of cool. So yeah. So there's that, and then just try a little. But tell me what you think. It's so odd how the flavors hit, but it hits
It's a
so
chewy
right.
chip. It's
It
not
is.
crispy, so I'm thinking
No.
I was gonna bite into it and it's gonna crunch.
Right, which
but,
some apple chips do
but
do
very
that.
good, very tasty.
Yeah, I really enjoy this recipe, and it is so versatile. The only thing you gotta remember is to get that citrus in it, for sure. So, excellent. Well, thanks for trying it out, and
It's delicious.
great, cool.
Really good.
Well, this has been Blueberry Beat. I'm
Bye.
AJ. That's Street. We appreciate it. Thanks. Bye.